went from the Wurlitzer to a few other things, and so, I don't know if it was a rock group or whatever. We're talking about the Fender Rhodes, and I wanted one. And they put me in touch with Harold Rhodes, who was not only a technician and knew all about how to put these things together, but he had a great relationship with musicians, because he wanted to know, he says, I'll send you one. And then you tell me what you think about how it feels, or if you have any suggestions. And I'll be darned if he wasn't really concerned with how it felt to me, and if I had any suggestions. And I forgot what they were, but I remember we must have gone back and forth shipping these things 3 or 4 or 5 times. And he said, well, try this out. I mean, what made it such a pleasure was the fact that he was trying to, I felt like he was trying to custom make it for me, you know? And then when the speakers, before it was just the top, well, not unlike this one. And then we had the suitcase model. And he said, well, if you want to try putting other speakers in there. So I remember we put some J.B. Lansings, and we did all sorts of fun things. And I fell in love with the Fender Rhodes. I remember Charles Stepney was producing some stuff for me in the late 60s and well into the 70s. And he was a Fender Rhodes guy. And we did, of course, Herbie Hancock's Maiden Voyage. And he had a song called Les Fleurs. Oh, yeah. And then the bridge. I need the rest of the band. That was a good song. I might play that again. Well, I think Bill Evans is one of the best examples, not the only, but one of the best examples of one being able to transfer your keyboard sound from an acoustic piano to the Fender Rhodes. I don't know if any other keyboard would allow you to do that, but when Bill Evans was playing the Fender Rhodes, you still knew it was Bill Evans. As with most of the masters, it allowed you to maintain who you are. Sometimes you have to make adjustments for the keyboard. And so you start changing this and that. And you wouldn't really do it that way, but the keyboard tells you, well, if you really want to sound better, you better play it this way. But not with the Fender Rhodes. In fact, the Fender Rhodes encouraged you to try different things because the sound sort of tickled your inner being. And it would say, well, that sounded good. Well, how would this sound? Well, how would this sound? And you found yourself searching and being curious. It's been a long time since I might go back.